When it comes to meme coin trading, there is a new way of finding 100x meme coins in a very simple, easy way. Absolutely one of the best buy signals ever. Now, take a look at this. This was created about 8 hours ago. It first appeared in the Pastel Alpha group, and take a look at the price pump. 8 hours ago, people had the opportunity to get in way below 100,000 US dollars, and take a look at where the price ended up pumping to. It ended up going close to 18 million US dollars, and a lot of people did really make a lot of money. And this is one of the reasons why I really believe this website is really going to change your life. You have obviously heard about Uxento Vision. Uxento Vision is making it easy for you to discover what a lot of top alpha trading groups are doing, especially when it comes to meme coins. In the past couple of days, I have been able to increase my return on investment due to the fact that I've been able to utilize Uxento. Which brings me to today's topic, and I really wanted to talk about the price prediction of Powerball, which happens to be like one of the new upcoming emerging narratives as far as meme coins is concerned. Welcome everybody, I go by the name of Muna and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you better do it right now because I give you nothing but straight fire. I give you the best free latest alpha. If you really want to stay ahead when it comes to meme coin trading, you always have to be locked in on my YouTube channel, and you guys are going to have daily access to great narratives and great tools that can really elevate your trading portfolio. So now we obviously got introduced to Uxento. Uxento.io is basically a platform where you can get insights to one of the great causes that are being sort of talked about in these top meme coin trading alpha groups. Now the thing about this is it is a free, inexpensive way to gain access to what a lot of these elite trading groups are sort of concentrating on, and this is one of the reasons why for a lot of people who don't really have a lot of money in terms of allocating funds to being part of these crazy subscriptions, this is obviously like a cheat code due to the fact that you do not need to pay for anything because this particular website is absolutely free. So as you can see right over here on Uxento Vision, we do have a contract address tracker. This is where I'm spending 99% of the time due to the fact that it really makes my work easy. Instead of me going on Axiom, right? On Axiom and just basically thugging it out or basically trenching on Pulse, it really narrows down projects that have got a high probability of pumping and projects that are likely to do very well because they are being talked about in other elite alpha groups. Now I'm obviously talking about the top 10 meme coin trading alpha groups such as Pastel Alpha, such as Portion, such as a lot of these many great groups. As you can see here, there's Prosperity, there's DG World, there's Shocked, and so on and so forth. So the goodness about this particular website is sometimes a lot of people usually end up having analysis paralysis. Even if you join like a paid alpha group, right, it doesn't really mean that you're going to be able to succeed due to the fact that there's going to be a lot of information which is going to be coming your way, and you're going to be bombarded with a lot of information which is going to be very hard for you to process. So this particular website just makes it easy for you to narrow down on what is important. So as you can see here, there are different sections. There's a stream flow lock, there's a truth tracker, and there's also a crypto Twitter tracker as well. So everything that you need on a daily basis to trench efficiently is right in front of you. Okay, so I really believe this particular tool is going to be paid in the future, and this is one of the reasons why I really want to like get in as fast as I can and just basically be able to utilize it. So in case there's going to be a subscription for it in the future, because this is so bloody good and it is so bloody helpful, and this is one of the reasons why I am definitely trading better. So as you can see, each and every time, right, there are coins that are being recommended here that are being discussed in groups. Like for example, this one, National Gambling, has been talked about in Shocked. So let's go to National Gambling. Where is it? So let's take a look at it. There we go. So it's been talked about in Shocked. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for projects that are being talked about in several groups. Like for example, this one, Bonk Computer Token. This one has been talked about in Tag. It has been talked about maybe like 8 times. Prosperity, Pastel Alpha, Shocked, DG World. You understand? So the more projects or rather, the more the alpha groups talk about these projects, they have the probability of them doing very well. So for example, in this one, let's take a look at this. So you can easily grab the contract address, just grab the contract address and then just go to Axiom and then just basically be able to paste it, and then you're going to be able to like find the coin that has been that was being talked about. So one of the biggest plays that I had today is a coin called Powerball. So Powerball has extremely done very well for me. I found it on Uxento. So if I just scroll down, right, and go to the previous, recommendations that they had, this one right over here, as you can see, was recommended about 8 hours ago, and it really ended up doing very well. So if you go to Powerball, right, and copy the contract address, you simply paste it in Axiom, and then it pops up right over here. You can see the stats as far as this is concerned. So this is obviously the one that we're looking for. And yeah, take a look at how it performed. It really ended up doing very well, and I was able to like discover this particular project due to the fact that I was just basically trenching on Uxento, and I was able to like do my own due diligence. So basically, if you want to succeed on Uxento, you need to make sure that whatever coin you are about to invest in, it has to be featured in other groups. So as you can see right over here, Powerball was featured in pretty much all the top alpha groups. Okay, so this is very, very helpful due to the fact that you've got a community behind a particular project, and then if you use other metrics like volume and just how the community and Twitter is reacting to a particular project, you can really get to guesstimate. So for example, if you go to Powerball, right, and just basically do your own due diligence, it does have like a very interesting concept. So as you can see, the website is called powerball.tech, and these guys are having like a lottery on Solana blockchain, and they have like a very interesting concept. So I don't really know whether this particular project is going to end up doing very well, or whether it's going to rug, or whether this is going to last, due to the fact that it's extremely new and it's just basically a gamble. And this is one of the reasons why, even though this thing can do very well, I really believe that we have to give it time because it's just too early. So as you can see right over here, as far as Powerball is concerned, they've got a very new concept. You need to own at least 10,000 ball tokens. So this particular right over here increases the likelihood of people sort of being able to accumulate it and hold it long term, due to the fact that they need at least 10,000 ball tokens. And then if you go on Twitter, right, and you just simply search the contract address, you can see what people are talking people are saying about Powerball. So a lot of people are going crazy. There's a lot of mentions about Powerball, and it really seems like it's gaining momentum, although we haven't really gotten to sort of verify the data. We do not really know whether these guys actually the lottery exists and whatnot. But the most interesting concept about Powerball is due to the fact that they are claiming, because we haven't really verified this type of information, so they are using a concept known as verifiable on chain, VRF, and this is a narrative which is about to start popping off. And this is one of the reasons why you guys are extremely lucky. If you are watching me right now, you are receiving real-time data, real-time meta, and also real-time narratives that can actually make you money. So what I'm doing is, in the next 24 to about 72 hours, I'm going to be looking for projects that have got VRF, verified on-chain. Okay, so as you can see, these guys have like a concept of offering lotteries to people. So every hour there are people who are able to sort of win some money. So as you can see right over here, these are the last 3 winners. So I don't really know how we can be able to verify this. We can just simply click on the Solana Explorer page and just simply see the transactions that we're going through. So I really encourage you guys to like do your own due diligence. This is not really a buy recommendation for power, but I really get the concept. Like, this is more than a meme, and I really believe it has got like a sticking effect, because essentially a lot of you guys who are trading meme coins, you're basically gamblers. You are gamblers who are in denial, if I can put it that way. And if you have such a very good formal factor coming through like every hour, trust me, I really believe a lot of people are going to be falling for this particular project. However, there are going to be rugs, there are going to be better plays out there, and the only thing that can really differentiate this project with the next projects is whether it's going to execute in a very good manner, a manner that is very dignified, and we'll see what's going to happen. Otherwise, it's a very fresh project that I was able to find on Uxento.io. By the way, this is not a sponsored episode, this is not a paid episode as far as Uxento.io is concerned. I really believe this particular website is very helpful, and it has really been making my trading journey extremely lucky. So now that you guys understand where to concentrate and what type of source that you're supposed to be looking at in order for you to sort of go for certain projects, number one, we talked about the number of alpha groups, talking about the particular project. Number two, we also talked about volume, and also number three, uniqueness. A meme coin has to be unique. If you are able to like highlight a few coins that are being that are popping up right over here on Uxento, and they've got that uniqueness to them in terms of narrative, in terms of meta, in terms of like their thing, then you guys are going to be able to do very well. So if you really want to take it to the next level, if you really want to increase your precision as far as sniping these 100x meme coins, because most of the times when I go on Axiom Pro, right, when I go on Axiom Pro, it's really delaying me due to the fact that it's very competitive and it's very slow as far as sniping these particular projects. I'm using a third party type of trading bot, which is Sniperoo. So basically Sniperoo helps me to sort of copy the contract address from the Uxento.io/tracker. I just simply copy the contract address, and then I go to my Sniperoo, and then I just paste the contract address right over here, and boom, I'm able to get in very fast. I've got like presets right over here. There's 0.1 Solana, 0.5 Solana, 4.5 Solana, and I can easily get in and out. So Sniperoo is really going to enhance your speed and your efficiency. Besides that, you can literally customize your Sniperoo. There's a lot of things that you can do as far as your trading strategy is concerned. You can have your greed take profit, you can have a trailing stop loss, and by the way, trailing stop losses are a game changer, especially if you are trading meme coins that are very highly risky, especially if you are too early. You need to have a trading stop loss which is going to safeguard your money. So now if you take a look at this, right now, one of the trading presets that I have is on manual trading, because I'm like literally trading on the computer. But if I was busy, I can set up like a greed take profit. So basically a greed take profit looks like this. You can take profit at 8x, at 10x, and so on and so forth. So now if you take a look at Powerball, and if you had to get in on Powerball like pretty early, let's say for example you go in around 300,000 US dollars or sub 300,000 US dollars, right? And the price ended up going to about 18 million US dollars, and you happened to be very busy. Had you been on Sniperoo, had you had your presets set up, you could have automatically sold, because you can easily configure your take profit levels at different levels, at an 8x, at a 10x, at a 20x, and so on and so forth. So if you go to strategy right over here, and then you go on greed take profit, so these are just presets that allow you to like take profit at certain levels. So right over here I can add another one. I can do like a 20x, I can configure them. So if I wanted a 50x here, and then here I want like a 20x, it shows what's remaining, right? So I'm remaining with 30%. So if I add another take profit at, let's say for example, a 50x, right, and then I have about 30% remaining, it means I'm going to be out of the trade completely, and this is going to help me sort of have like a very good automation process, which is going to help me to be very profitable. So I really hope Powerball is going to be able to like stick, and I really hope that these guys are legitimately building something which is unique, and I'm looking forward to having the verified on-chain type of meta increase. Right now I'm seeing a lot of other metas coming through, like for example right over here. Let me show you what popped up. I saw something similar to this. It was called Lotto, LOTTO. So let me just check that out. It should be right around these levels. Hold on. Yeah, this one right over here. So this one is obviously following the same narrative, the same meta. So verified on chain is something which is new, and I really believe it's going to like blow up in the next 48 to about 72 hours. A lot of millionaires are going to definitely make money. So due to the fact that this has got like a formal factor, a lot of people are going to be striving to earn at least or rather to own at least 10,000 ball tokens. A lot of these guys are definitely going to be holding until kingdom come, and this is one of the reasons why it has barely dropped. So obviously when you talk about Powerball, right, the point of control is right over here around 1.9 million US dollars. There's also this particular level, sub 6 million US dollars. So in case you guys are wondering, and in case you guys came for the Powerball price prediction, first of all, I do not know, due to the fact that it's only 7 hours old. And yeah, let's take a look at this. What else do we have right over here? So it's only 7 hours old. The developer has only created one token right over here. This is a very good thing. We've got a very healthy number of holders. 8,000 holders is very good. The stats as far as the number of insiders is 8.2%, which is very good. The bundlers are only 6.2. The liquidity has only been burnt all the way up to around 99.94%. The dev is not really holding anything. The top 10 holders are around 6.25. So based on these stats, right, like, from the visual perspective of these attributes, I don't really think it's like a bad coin. Even though I saw a few reports about people talking about, there's like a 5% tax, the developer can revoke the contract address. So there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of gray areas as far as this particular project is concerned. However, if it does end up doing like a 10 to 20x from here, which is absolutely possible, I mean, then it's game over for a lot of people who ended up buying it as early as possible. So yeah, that is my price prediction. This is not financial advice. You guys are basically adults. You can do your own due diligence. I'm just giving you my opinion, and I really wanted to bring to your attention the power of Sniperoo in conjunction with Uxento.io/tracker. This particular website is absolutely amazing. It's free of charge. For the people who are going to be early, it's absolutely free. So yeah, you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel if you found this very helpful. A lot of you guys are not really subscribed to my YouTube channel, and check out my trading Telegram group. I'm going to be opening up, like our trading alpha group pretty soon. So make sure you subscribe to my public Telegram group. It's absolutely free. There's also a lot of free alpha there. So yeah, see you a little bit later, hopefully in the next episode, and God bless you. May your trench work be rewarded as far as money is concerned, and just basically luck. Be very lucky when it comes to trenching in these trenches, and hopefully you make 100x pretty soon.